called Library, and we're featuring over 200 artists, and I'm Andrea Vargas. I'm standing in front of my oil painting, as you can see here, and I'm actually really glad to be participating. It's a mixed media show, and the work here is both signature of my style and a little bit experimental. You see I've abstracted space, and this piece was actually painted from inspiration in Kansas City. That's where my mother's family is from. And if you look here, it's most inspired by love. There's a couple here that is kissing in an embrace, and though it's commercial, it's definitely what brought my attention to the work.
Hi, my name's Natalie Franco. I'm a photographer, Los Angeles-based photographer. My photography is about human and environments, kind of creating a hybrid between color and actually like shyness within our human qualities. I also like to focus on the postures of and mannerisms that we do every day. And I kind of use environments and humans and kind of place them together and kind of create a nice hybridity and fusion of human and environment.
In Glendale, we have lots of artists and very talented, extraordinary people. And they're very active, they're very friendly. They can inspire lots of people,
They bring a
and
lot
they
of treasures
and
from
also
their
they
country.
collaborating with the musicians.
So Marina, you're a great painter yourself.
Yes.
And I'm very interested in if you can tell us a little bit about your painting. It's a really beautiful painting. If you can tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes. Well, this is my painting, and it's, her name is Pink. She's an artist. She's a singer. And the reason why I painted her is because I do love music, and I'd like to mix art with music. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's more, it communicates better if you put it both in one. So that's why I was inspired to create this painting.
This is Baron. It's an oil painting, and I have a very dear friend, Tony Barca, and her son Baron was about 6 years old at this time. He's high-functioning autistic, and he was just starting to come out, but not quite. And the sadness that you see in his face is the impression that I felt with him. I love him very much. And you get it all in the colors with the red, and then the eyes are green, and the whole color in here, the elevation, the light, because these children are enlightened and they just have problems with communicating and living the way we do. So red is a color of passion and energy, and I did this very quickly because I spent a lot of time with Baron, and I have a very strong sense of who he is and how he was touching my heart.
This is an oil painting of Amsan and Api. She is an Armenian, he is an Armenian. They're both relatives of my husband, who is an Armenian, and she is deceased. The husband preceded her, and I wanted to show the bonding, the eternal bonding of a husband and wife, the love together in a painting. And notice the eyes, I focus on the eyes, they are alive, and I want my subject to connect to the viewers. So she's very much, although she's deceased, she is very much connected to the outside world.
I've really been inspired by my faith, and with the upbringing of my parents, I've always, been inspired by faith and praying. I believe shows like this are very important in the open studio tour in the Glendale libraries and in the city of Glendale, because it gives an opportunity more to aspiring artists and to established artists and everyone truly to come together and to get inspired also by each other and learn from each other, and to show the communities and for everybody to come together as one in art. And art is a beautiful thing, and it's a gift from God. We are all, thankful for that, and we try to help with it as a message of love to help each other and humanity. And I think these opportunities are wonderful, bringing the city together. And thank you to Ripstime and everybody in the city who helped organize from the bottom of their heart to help everyone. It's amazing.
So why is art important to you, and why do you do what you do? Why are you an art rep?
Well, it's basically the law of art for me. Each artist is a story to tell, and for me as a curator, as a dealer, it is for me on the best interest to deliver that message and to do the best I can for the artist to show their vision. That's my opinion on that.
Excellent.
Hi GTV6, my name is Claudio, and I think that brand library galleries are an excellent way for all artists to express themselves in all types of media and all types of artwork. This is my personal painting called Azul, and I called it Azul because it's all blue, and I guess I was feeling kind of blue that day.
Okay, it's my first self-portrait I did. It first started off as a small cell phone camera picture I took, and then I photoshopped it to give it an effect. And then a couple of days or months later, I chose to paint it. It's using acrylic on canvas. It's my first one I did, and I titled it. Well, its name is self-portrait, but I also titled it Eye Contact because, like, whenever you look at it, like its eyes always like peer into you, like you can't, like it goes into your soul, so to speak. So. Like it stares at you wherever you go.
I'm always try to search with colors, something new that express what is myself, but also moment of the day.
And that is pointillism, right? With the dots, is that technically
what
it's called, or is it kind of a take on that?
Yeah, is a form of pointillism that is, I would say maybe, is a sort of evolution. It's getting more close to what I will say is a digital way to interpret the reality.
Yeah, it's very
but
cool.
Yeah, actually, especially this painting is a study of a post-impressionist, and even the place is a place in France, and I take it from my old photography actually.
That you had taken?
Yeah.
My name is David Taveras. I'm trying to express my feelings in certain way, right? That's the reason I try to use mixed media, because the possibilities for me to create a different kind of emotion in certain way, right? Then this piece is talking about some kind of connection that I had with my daughter. Some days I was trying to be with her, but she wasn't present in that time. That's the reason I tried to hold her for a long time with me. The material that I use in these pieces is a mixture of acrylic, oil, charcoal, ink, pencil. There are a bunch of layering in this piece. You can see through each one. You cannot see like a solid or static elements. That's the reason you can navigate inside the atmosphere of the piece. The piece is called Baño Luna Una. Thanks. Have a good day.
As you see, it says, love is life. So I'm the love artist, and I paint love and love only. To me, my philosophy is, love is the only way of life. love yourself, it will be a lot easier to love others. I'm going the other way. They always say that you have to ignore yourself, let others love you or something like that. But to me, if one doesn't love themselves, it would be very hard to love others. So I want this message to be given to everyone so that everyone would appreciate what their inner soul is. We're living with our outer soul, and they're controlling us through our left brain. So use the right brain.
I love the feeling of something from another time, a little bit old-fashioned. I think children are beautiful, and I think children are our future, and that we need to pay more attention to children. So that's why I paint children. Well, I think that our world, particularly now, needs to counteract all the ugly with a lot of beautiful things. And I think that if we're creating a lot of beautiful art, we're putting into our future a better thing to look at than the things that we're looking at right now that don't look so good. The city of Glendale putting on this show, a tremendous show with a lot of artists, is a really beautiful project. I couldn't even believe that I had the opportunity and that it was free. It kind of blew my mind. The show is a big success. The artwork is beautiful. All the artists that I've talked to are happy to be in the show. I don't know any other city that offers this opportunity, a totally free show just to support the arts. I think it says a lot about Glendale.
This is my artwork, Winter. It's a pen and ink drawing. Let's see, my inspiration for it would probably be my fixation with patterns and stuff in nature. This is a new concept, but I find that things in nature are already really beautiful, and I guess I don't feel like I need to go ahead and create something new just yet. I mean, I'm pretty early in my artistic career, so I'm just starting out exploring, and so far I've found it really enjoyable to just go ahead and copy patterns in nature and maybe modify them for myself.